Okay, I put the SIM card in. Was a little unsure. I mean, I used the little tool they provided to push in the hole, but it didn't like pop out, or it just kind of came just a little bit, and then you had to use your nail to try to your fingernail to pull the card reader out. Very small for the SIM card. There is no space for a second memory card or a little any other additional memory to add into it, like this phone, the Moto G has. Uh, but apparently this has plenty of storage and everything, so I guess I won't need that. And I didn't really use a lot of it on this the little card. It was like a 29 gigabyte or something memory card, a little micro SD card. So got the SIM card in there, and so we're gonna power it on and see what it says at the start. Don't know if I really need to charge it right away first, or if it's already comes charged. And I probably have to hold this power button on the side. Okay. If you can see all that. This is the first time I've turned it on, and I want to see it too, so let me hi there. English, United States, start. Okay. Connecting to Wi-Fi. Now I have no network out here. I'm not sure who Cindy Sue is, or Stinky, because I don't have any Wi-Fi, but must be somebody, my neighbors, who aren't very close either. But so that's the startup. It's giving me a list of all these Wi-Fi connections, but I've got to do the new network and everything, or the phone setup. So I'll go ahead and give that a shot and get back to you. All right, so it's copying all my apps and data and everything over. You can see them side by side, the old phone and the new one, and it's just connected with the USB. It's almost done. It's been about 10 minutes of setting everything up and transferring data. Screen does look a little different. The new phone, the Thinkphone is thinner as far as it's not as thick of a phone as this old one is, but you do see a little difference in the color, but pretty much the same size. You see where the camera is on the old one and on the new one. So yeah, it's a little. Probably when I add this back or onto it, and I'd make sure you do all this, put the card in before you put this on. I put this on, and then I noticed it covers up where the SIM card goes. And once this is on, it's pretty snug on both ends. But I do like the extra protection on the back and on the edges, on the ends. So I'll put it back on once it's all set up, which has got about a minute of transferring or copying. So yeah, it's going pretty well, pretty quick and easy. Copying is done, and it gives you a list of everything that's done or copied over. You can disconnect the cable. Apps, 103 apps were copied and will be installed after setup. And I'm going to go through and clear out some of the apps that I had on this phone. Just some of the ones that I transferred over, I probably don't use much, and so I'll remove them from the new phone. So let me get back to it. All right. Well, it's the day after with my new Motorola Lenovo Thinkphone. Now I'm thinking ThinkPad, ThinkPhone, IdeaPad, all these different products. But gotta say, I love it. Uh, of course, from going from the Moto G that I had for a few years, that's pretty outdated, I guess, to something with a much faster Snapdragon processor. Um, so much more memory, 256 gigabytes compared to I think 120 something that the other one had. Uh, and just I love the thumb reader on here, as long as I do the right thumb. So much easier than the one that was on the back, the old style, where you kind of had to put your thumb on and move it a little bit or almost. This is, and I gotta say, the speed on this, like I said, with the new processor over the one that I had, is just amazing. Everything works faster. I don't have to wait as long. And I like the size. It's much thinner than the other one. I haven't used this button yet, the red button. I haven't done the whole dedicated setting it up and all that. But switching over from the other phone to this phone was just awesome. Just plug them both together, and I think, I don't know if it's Google, I guess, or Android, pretty much did the rest. Just transferring the files and the apps and the photos and everything. So I am impressed. It also, like I said, comes with the 68-watt charger or speed charger. I mean, it just is quick, and I like how simple the phone is. Not a lot of junk on it, and just how well it works. So I definitely am gonna have this for a while. Um, it seems sturdy, rugged. It's gonna last, and I'm happy with it. So that's just kind of my take on it. I'm not a phone reviewer. I'm not giving you all the specs. There's lots of videos for that. But pretty much I agree with everybody who's got it, who's discovered it basically. Um, it's worth it, and it's kind of gone under the radar, but I'm glad I found it. Take care.